Loyola Marymount University is a private, coeducational university in the Jesuit and Marymount traditions located in the Westchester community of Westside Los Angeles, California. The university is one of 28 member institutions of the Association of Jesuit Colleges and Universities and one of the 5 Marymount institutions of higher education. Loyola Marymount University traces its history through Loyola University, founded in 1911 as the successor to St. Vincent's College, which was founded in 1865, and Marymount College, founded in 1933 with its roots in Marymount School, which was founded in 1923. Loyola Marymount, which sits atop the bluffs overlooking Marina del Rey and Playa del Rey, is the parent school to Loyola Law School located in downtown Los Angeles. As of 2010, Loyola Marymount is one of the largest Roman Catholic universities on the West Coast with just over 9,000 undergraduate, graduate and law school students. History. The names Loyola and Marymount have long been associated with Catholic higher education in countries around the globe. St. Ignatius Loyola, founder of the Society of Jesus, sanctioned the foundation of his order's first school in 1548. These two traditions of education have come together in Los Angeles as Loyola Marymount University. St. Vincent's College, the present university, is the successor to the pioneer Catholic college and first institution of higher learning in Southern California. In 1865, the Vincentian Fathers were commissioned by Bishop Thaddeus Ammett Y. Brucey to found St. Vincent's College for Boys in Los Angeles. Father John Asmuth, C.M., served as the first president-rector. The college was originally located in the Lugo Adobe House at the southeast corner of Alameda and Beirut Streets. The building was one of few two-story complexes in the city at that time and had been donated by Vicente Lugo. Although the building no longer stands, its original site is across Alameda Street from the current Union Station, on the plaza near the southeast end of the city's historical Vera Street. After 2 years, the school moved several blocks over. The campus was surrounded by Broadway, 6th Street, Hill Street, and 7th Street. Today, the site is in the heart of Los Angeles' Jewelry District and is known as St. Vincent Court. A decade later, the school moved to a location at Grand Avenue and Washington Boulevard, where it remained until being folded into the newly founded Los Angeles College in 1911. Beginnings of Loyola in L.A. When the Vincentians pulled out of educational ministry in Los Angeles in 1911, Bishop Thomas Conate asked the Jesuits to come to Los Angeles and take over St. Vincent's College. Not wishing to assume any of the college's debt, the Jesuits, instead, founded Los Angeles College in 1911. They simultaneously opened their high school division and folded the board, faculty, and students of St. Vincent's College into Los Angeles College at a new location made up of several bungalows at Avenue 52 in the Highland Park district of Los Angeles. Father Richard A. Gleason, S.J., served as the first Jesuit president, but the board of the college was initially made up of Vincentian Fathers. Rapid growth prompted the Jesuits to seek a new campus on Venice Boulevard in 1917. With this move, the name of the school was changed back to St. Vincent's College. However, in 1918 the name was once again changed to Loyola College of Los Angeles. Graduate instruction began in 1920 with the foundation of a separate law school. The law school was the second in Los Angeles to admit Jewish students. In 1929, the undergraduate division of Loyola relocated under then-President Joseph A. Sullivan, S.J., to the present Westchester campus in 1929, and achieved university status in 1930, becoming Loyola University of Los Angeles. Loyola Law School did not move with the rest of the university, but moved later to another location just west of downtown Los Angeles. World War II had a significant impact on Loyola University. As enrollment began to plummet, Father Edward Whelan, S.J., then president, brokered a deal with the U.S. Army to form an officer training program for both Army and Navy officers. The contract allowed the university to remain open during the war, and enrollment hit all-time highs as a result of returning veterans taking advantage of the GI Bill in the mid to late 1940s. Additionally, Father Whelan recognized the grave injustice of the Japanese internment camps during World War II and hired and housed at Loyola many Japanese Americans returning to Los Angeles after their release from the camps. In 1949, Father Charles Casassa, S.J., Ph.D., was named president and began one of the most consequential presidencies in the university's history. His work included the formation of a graduate division on the Westchester campus occurred in June 1950. Although the graduate work had formed an integral part of the teacher education program during the preceding 2 years, expanding campus infrastructure, and started the Institute of Human Relations to promote improved racial relations in business and in government. Future Mayor of Los Angeles Tom Bradley attended the first year-long program held by the Institute of Human Relations and remained lifelong friends with Father Casassa. Father Casassa also continued Father Whelan's legacy of combating racial injustice. In 1950, he forced the school's football team to forfeit an away game against Texas Western since the school's rules prevented African American players, such as Loyola's Bill English, to play on their field. Also during the Casassa era, the law school moved to its current campus, designed by Frank Gehry, in 1964. For the most part, Loyola University continued to be an all-male school until its merger with Marymount College in 1973. There were, however, several notable exceptions. The first being that during the summer months, the Loyola faculty offered classes for women religious seeking undergraduate degrees. Many sisters from across Los Angeles and Orange counties acquired their undergraduate degrees from Loyola. Additionally, women were admitted to several of Loyola's graduate programs prior to the affiliation and merger with Marymount College. Furthermore, there were several female students admitted to Marymount College who later matriculated into Loyola University during the two schools' 5-year affiliation prior to 1973, primarily engineering and business majors which Marymount did not offer. Beginnings of Marymount in LA. In separate though parallel developments, the Religious of the Sacred Heart of Mary began teaching local young women in 1923. Having been invited by Bishop John Cantwell, 7 Sisters of the Religious of the Sacred Heart of Mary, under the leadership of Mother Cecilia Rafter, RSHM, formed what was first an elementary school and, shortly thereafter, a high school. Within 10 years, many young women wished to continue their education with the Marymount Sisters beyond high school. That Marymount Junior College opened as an all-women's school on the westward campus of Marymount High School in 1933. Mother Gertrude Kane, RSHM, served as the first president of the junior college and guided its development into a 4-year college in 1948, assuming the name Marymount College of Los Angeles. In 1960, having outgrown its shared westward campus, Marymount College moved both its 2-year program and its 4-year program to the Palos Verdes Peninsula in southwestern Los Angeles. In 1967, Sister Raymunda McKay, RSHM, D.Phil, the president of Marymount College, extended an invitation to Sister Mary Felix Montgomery, CSJ, Ph.D., General Superior of the Sisters of St. Joseph of Orange, to merge Marymount College with St. Joseph College of Orange, a 4-year liberal arts college for women religious run by the Sisters of St. Joseph of Orange, which Sister Montgomery accepted. St. Joseph College was originally formed as St. Joseph Teachers College, a junior college affiliated with the Catholic University of America in 1953. In 1959 it was incorporated as an autonomous, four-year institution and assumed the St. Joseph College name. In 1968, Marymount and St. Joseph Colleges merged under the Marymount name with an agreement that the traditions and heritage of both the Religious of the Sacred Heart of Mary and Sisters of St. Joseph of Orange would be carried in the Marymount name. As part of the Marymount College Agreement, Marymount College was administered co-equally by the Religious of the Sacred Heart of Mary and the Sisters of St. Joseph of Orange, as members of both communities partnered in the governing, staffing, and teaching of Marymount College. Subsequently, St. Joseph College of Orange was renamed Marymount College of Orange. During the academic year, it remained a college for women religious seeking their baccalaureate degrees. College courses were offered to men and women during the summers at the Orange campus. The same year, Marymount College began its affiliation with Loyola University, moving its four-year program at the Palos Verdes campus to the Westchester campus of Loyola University. Marymount College then operated on three campuses. Palos Verdes retained its two-year program, Orange remained a campus for women religious in Orange County, and Westchester was a campus for both lay and religious women. Affiliation and merger of Loyola and Marymount. By the mid-1960s, Loyola University of Los Angeles had unsuccessfully petitioned the Archbishop of Los Angeles, Cardinal James Francis McIntyre, to allow co-education at Loyola for several years. In 1967, however, Sister McKay, president of Marymount College, received permission from Cardinal McIntyre to begin affiliation with Loyola University on Loyola's Westchester campus. Sister McKay and Father Charles Casassa, S.J., Ph.D., president of Loyola University, held the joint press conference to announce the affiliation. The affiliation of Marymount College and Loyola University began in 1968 when Marymount's four-year program moved to Loyola's Westchester campus. This arrangement continued for 5 years. In 1970, the student governments of Loyola University and Marymount College joined to form the Associated Students of Loyola and Marymount. After 5 years of sharing faculties and facilities, Loyola University and Marymount College merged and assumed the name Loyola Marymount University in 1973. Through this union, the expanded university maintained the century-old mission of Catholic higher education in Los Angeles and incorporated the educational traditions of the Jesuits, Marymount Sisters, and Orange Sisters into one institution. At this time, ASLM became known as the Associated Students of Loyola Marymount University. Father Donald Merrifield, S.J., Ph.D., who became president of Loyola University in 1969, continued to serve as the university's president. The academic vice president of Marymount College, Sister Renee Harang, RSHM, Ph.D., became the provost. During Merrifield's tenure as president, 13 new buildings were constructed on Loyola Marymount's main campus, including the Von der AHE Communication Arts Building, the George Page Baseball Stadium, Doolin Hall, Gersten Pavilion, Burns Fine Arts Center, the Lab and Art Gallery, the Levy Faculty Center and the Loyola Apartments. Merrifield also oversaw the expansion of Loyola Law School's campus in Pico Union, near downtown Los Angeles. Merrifield and the university commissioned architect Frank Gehry to design the new campus, which was needed to accommodate increased enrollment. Merrifield also implemented a number of programs to increase minority enrollment, such as financial aid packages and scholarships, and added African American and Latino studies programs. He stepped down as president of Loyola Marymount in 1984, but remained the university's chancellor until 2002. Marymount College's four-year program subsequently separated from its two-year program. The Marymount two-year program remained incorporated as a separate institution and received accreditation in 1971 as the independently run Marymount College. Palos Verdes, which currently operates in Rancho Palos Verdes, California. In 2010, Marymount College, Palos Verdes received accreditation as a four-year institution. With the merger of Loyola University and Marymount College in 1973, the Sisters of St. Joseph of Orange joined the Society of Jesus and the Religious of the Sacred Heart of Mary as one of the sponsoring religious communities of Loyola Marymount University. Marymount College of Orange was renamed the Orange Campus of Loyola Marymount University. The Orange Campus offered continuing education and summer courses to men and women through the 1980s. Recent history: in 2007, the university re-established its presence in Orange County, California when the Theological Studies Department began offering a two-year master's program in pastoral theology in Orange, California. The first cohort graduated in the spring of 2009 and the second cohort began the following fall. The classes are held in the Marywood offices of the Diocese of Orange, not far from the now-defunct Orange campus of Loyola Marymount University. In articulating a vision for this collegiate enterprise, the Board of Trustees turned to the history of the 4-century-old Jesuit educational philosophy, as well as to the educational philosophies and traditions of the Marymount and St. Joseph's Sisters. On March 1, 2010, Loyola Marymount President, Father Robert B. Lawton, S.J., announced his retirement as head of the university, effective at the end of the academic year in May 2010. Lawton cited health problems, including a slow recovery from a 2009 back surgery, as the main reason for his departure. He had served as president for 11 years, beginning his tenure in 1999. David W. Burcham, a 1984 graduate of Loyola Law School, became the first lay president in the school's history. Burcham held the office for 5 years, from 2010 to 2015. Burcham, who presided over LMU's centennial in 2011, opted not to stay on after his term ended. The LMU Board of Trustees elected Timothy Law Snyder, Ph.D., as the 16th president, and he took office on June 1, 2015. Campus: LMU sits atop the Delray Hills Bluffs, 150 acres in the Westchester community of Westside Los Angeles. The original 99 acres were donated to the university by Harry Culver. Xavier Hall, named for St. Francis Xavier, S.J., a companion of St. Ignatius of Loyola, S.J., and St. Robert's Hall, named for St. Robert Bellarmine, S.J., a cardinal and doctor of the church, were the first two buildings to be built on the current Westchester campus. Following their completion in 1929, Xavier Hall housed both the Jesuit faculty and the students at the time, while St. Robert's Hall served as the academic and administrative building. Sacred Heart Chapel and the Regent's Bell Tower were the next non-residential structures to be built on the campus. The Malone Student Center, named for Lorenzo M. Malone, S.J., an alumnus of the university and former dean of students and treasurer of the university, was completed in 1958 and renovated in 1996. LMU now houses 36 academic, athletic, administrative, and event facilities, as well as 12 on-campus residence halls and 6 on-campus apartment complexes. It is widely known the Loyola Marymount University campus and surrounding areas was the location of sacred Indian burial grounds. The construction going on in the Playa Vista area was said to have unearthed about 1,000 grave sites from the Tongva, but their excuse was that they did not know it was there before construction. The Loyola Marymount community supposedly has known of the Indian ground since the construction of the upperclassmen residence halls on the north side of the campus on the bluff overlooking West Los Angeles. The campus houses 4 large open grass areas not reserved exclusively for athletic play. Alumni Mall and sunken gardens provide scenery to the campus that is already laden with views of the entire Los Angeles basin, Marina del Rey, Playa Vista, Playa del Rey, and the Pacific Ocean. The university's acquisition of University Hall in 2000 brought the campus a new entrance as well as much-needed office and classroom space. University Hall is a facility unique to any academic institution. It was originally constructed for Hughes Aircraft as their world headquarters and converted from an exclusively corporate facility to a building thriving with academic life. LMU acquired the 1 million square foot building in January 2000 from Raytheon, which bought Hughes Aircraft. LMU completed the interior remodel of approximately 250,000 square feet in April 2001. The building, which houses the university's Bellarmine College of Liberal Arts, is constructed of steel and concrete and is divided into 7 structures above ground. University Hall has over 500,000 square feet of floor space and contains over 1,000 parking spaces in 3 underground levels. The 70,000 square feet of atrium spaces and will continue to be the venue for many LMU events. University Hall was featured in Season 1, Episode 2 of the television series Bones, as the fictional Hamilton Cultural Center in Washington, D.C. The Princeton Review has recently ranked LMU as having the 7th most beautiful campus in America. Campus Squeeze College-zine ranked LMU as having the 3rd most beautiful campus in America. Residence Halls Apartments Hannon, built 1978. Houses 270 students. Largest apartment complex on campus. Named for Eugenia B. Hannon. Tenderick, built 1968. Houses 144 students. Named for Ernst and Gertrude Tenderick. O'Malley, built 2000. Houses 160 students. First apartment complex built on Levy campus. Named for Thomas P. O'Malley. Levy 4, built 2002. Houses 178 students. Levy 5, built 2002. Houses 176 students. Levy 6, built 2005. Houses 176 students. Includes Sea Lion convenience store. First LEED certified apartments on campus. Sustainability. LMU has a large solar electric rooftop array that generates 868,000 kilowatt-hours of electricity annually, providing 6% of the annual campus electrical needs. The university purchased another 6% of its electrical energy through renewable energy credits. LMU has committed to LEED Silver standards for all new construction on campus. There are 3 LEED-certified buildings on campus, including the William H. Hannon Library. All new and renovated roofing projects include the installation of a highly reflective white membrane cool roof. Student sustainability jobs are available in the recycling program, and the student government has a position dedicated to environmental responsibility. Loyola Marymount earned a grade of A/B on the College Sustainability Report Card 2010, published by the Sustainable Endowments Institute.